Hello and welcome to the 2021 Foundation Year Information Session for Cobram Anglican Grammar School. My name is Keith Willett and I'm delighted to be the Principal at Cobram Anglican Grammar following my commencement only a few weeks ago on July 13. Please accept my apology for our school having to cancel our face-to-face information evening and replace it with this virtual presentation. Of course, we've chosen to make this decision to ensure that as best we can, we're providing the protection to our school and wider community from COVID-19. At this session, you'll hear from a number of senior staff and several parents as we provide you with information and guidance around learning about and visiting our fine school. Cobram Anglican Grammar School is part of the Anglican Schools Commission, or ASC. This system of 14 schools allows for productive collaboration between the schools. It provides a significant influence in educational matters and a secure financial backing. Our school is a co-educational community of educational excellence and caring. Throughout their time at CAGS, students will be provided with a pathway that will lead them to be the best they can be. The best they can be in their academic, the best they can be in their social, the best they can be in their sporting, cultural and community aspirations. I guess you could say that our school strives to provide the best educational pathway for every individual in the school. I know that schools offer many opportunities for their students. They offer the opportunity to read, to write, to learn numbers, to run, to jump, to play, to sing, to swim, and all of those things that schools are obligated to provide. At CAGS, we do all of these things very well. But probably, and most importantly, our school sees it absolutely critical that we provide a safe educational setting for all of our students. And at the end of each day, they go home happy and enthusiastically talkative about their day at school. You can be assured that our skilled and committed staff will get to know all of our students very well. As our young people progress through the different year levels, they will be presented with age-appropriate academic and co-curricular opportunities. There is much to learn and discover and to thrive upon. Ultimately, a graduate of Cobram Anglican Grammar School will enter the world beyond school, well positioned and well prepared to be productive and healthy contributors to our local community and the wider global community. I trust you enjoy this presentation and are provided with the information you require as you look to make your decision to find the optimum foundation setting for your young person. I know it's COVID time and we're restricted with face-to-face meetings, but please know that this does not prevent prospective parents and families from meeting me on a one-to-one face-to-face basis, or please just give me a ring at school anytime. And finally from me, I want all families to understand that we're committed to two streams of foundation in 2021. Information around planning for transition and appointment of the 2021 foundation staff will also be released in time for the interview process.
Hello prospective families, thank you for taking the time to explore what Cobram Anglican Grammar School has to offer your child. Although we would normally provide the opportunity for school tours and information sessions, the current COVID-19 situation has required us to be more flexible in how we deliver this important information to you. Today we are thrilled to provide you all with this information in this convenient online platform, where you can watch it in the comfort of your own home. And if you have any questions or require any clarification, please don't hesitate to give us a call or send an email. My name is Mary Swaffer and I'm the head of junior school here at Cobram Anglican Grammar School. I am tremendously fortunate to share the first 5 years of a child's education with them, and I am very excited to have the opportunity to share this journey with our 2021 foundation enrolments. Many parents agonise over the decision about sending their child to school, and they will often turn to their preschool teachers, child and maternal health nurses, friends and family for advice, which can often then become very overwhelming. There are lots of variables, and there is not one single hard and fast rule about when a child is really ready to start school. Later in this presentation, we will discuss school readiness and how we tailor our transition according to the needs of each child. All children progress at different rates, especially between the ages of 4 and 6. Think of your child as a corn kernel. The kernels are prepared on the same pot, on the same heat, and in the same oil, and yet those same kernels don't all pop at the same time. Don't compare your child to other children. Your child's turn to pop is coming soon. Here at CAGS, we are keen to meet the needs of each individual student throughout their 13 years of education, and this begins in the year prior to the commencement as a foundation student. In 2021, we are launching our individualised transition program. This program will provide additional transition days to those children who need time to adjust to new routines, as well as those that are on the cusp of school readiness. Your child will be interviewed towards the end of Term 3, where an assessment will be made along with anecdotal evidence from yourselves as parents and, if need be, your child's kinder teachers. This information will then be reviewed, and we will have a conversation with each family about the appropriateness of a longer or a shorter transition program. Our minimum transition program will be 4 days of differing durations towards the end of Term 4. It is critical throughout this process that we do not place pressure on your child, and that you do not worry unduly if you feel that they may find something difficult. A few weeks and months can make all the difference. Many children simply need to adapt to this new environment with different routines and expectations before they can feel comfortable enough for effective learning to occur. Your child will have modelled most of their attitudes and behaviours on those they have been closest to since birth. For example, a child who is accustomed to seeing parents and siblings enjoy reading at home will probably have a positive attitude to reading at school. Your role as a parent is to provide encouragement, support, and access to activities that will enable your child to master the key developmental tasks. You are each your child's first teacher, and you should remain their best teacher throughout their life.
Hi there, my name is Shay Doyle. I have been a teacher at CAGS for 14 years. I am also the head of Anglican identity here at the school. I often get asked the question, why is an Anglican school a great school? Here is my answer. At an Anglican school, you are welcomed into an amazing community where the distinctive ethos and culture of Anglicanism underpins all that we do. In the Anglican tradition, we are inclusive, we serve, and we are people of faith. This is evident every day in our dealings with each other and in the way we live our school values. We are honest, we try our hardest, and we look after each other, regardless of our faith, our background, or where we have come from. Anglican identity is about the love, joy, and celebration of our common humanity. All of us, without exception, without exclusion. Our values are reinforced through our religious and value education curriculum. We affectionately refer to this as our RAVE curriculum, and our sub-school chapel services. As Keith mentioned earlier, we are also very privileged to be one of the 14 schools in Australia to be governed by the Anglican Schools Commission. This association has facilitated tremendous growth at Cobram Anglican Grammar. We now have just on 400 students enrolled across our foundation to Year 12 cohort. We have built strong connections with the other schools within the system. This provides both our students and staff with opportunities to share experiences with other like-minded institutions as they too participate in faith-based education. Thanks to the ASC, we are able to build new buildings like our wonderful Performing Arts Centre. We're able to roll out initiatives to keep our students safe, like the brand new school crossing you can see at the front of our school. And the purchase of the block at the rear of the school, which will allow for the implementation of our master plan. We expect the next growth phase of that plan, under the guidance of Mr. Willett, to move forward in the next 12 months. It truly is an exciting time at CAGS right now, and I look forward to meeting you and your little one if you do make the decision to become part of our wonderful school community in 2021 as a foundation family.
Welcome to the junior school. For those that haven't had a chance to visit, here is a sneak peek. Our junior school is located at the northern end of the school. We have lots of opportunities for free play, as well as more structured play, with an outdoor chessboard, junior basketball ring and sandpit. Around the rear of these buildings is a playground, equipped with climbing frames, spider webs, monkey bars and slides. These are purpose-built to challenge those little bodies and develop their core strength. Here is our quadrangle, where all our junior school students sit and eat their morning tea and lunch. I often see foundation students sitting with their Year 4 buddies, sharing a laugh and conversation. Our junior school students have a longer period of time to eat than our older students. Eating is another critical element in a child's day. Their bodies and brains need good, nutritious food to make the most of all the learning opportunities we provide. Over here are our 2 foundation classrooms. These are purpose-built for little bodies, with ample room to work either at tables or on the floor. We've made the most of the natural light in these rooms, making them a bright, vibrant and comfortable place for our little ones to learn. Our transition program will look different for each family. As I mentioned earlier, all children pop at different times, and that is why our transition program caters for those that are popping early, late, and anywhere in between. Our transition program will be offered from week 2 in term 4 on a Tuesday. We will commence with short sessions from 9 until 10:30 and then slowly build up the time spent at school to a half day, and then by the end of the term we will have a full day with all our 2021 foundation students. During our transition sessions, your child will meet our 2021 foundation teachers, myself, our principal Mr. Willett, and our junior school education support staff, as well as their Year 4 buddy. We will commence with some play-based activities, getting to know you and slowly building up to more formal routines and activities, preparing each child for what a regular school day will look like, feel like, and sound like. We have a program called Education Support and Enhancement. Students are assessed, and if they are working 12 months above or below their aged peers, then an individual education plan is written and they receive one-on-one and small group support or extension in the areas identified by the teacher. This year we launched a reading program for students who are reading 3 to 9 months below their peers. This additional support has seen many students meet their expected reading levels in only a short period of time. Students arrive between 8:30 and 8:55. We have a literacy block from 9 until 11, followed by a 20-minute recess break. Students then complete a numeracy block, followed by specialist classes in the afternoon after lunch. We have routines that are the same throughout the junior school, monitors that run the lunch orders and notes that are taken to the office. We all eat in the same area and we play only when the yard duty person has dismissed us. Our expectations are clear and your child will rely on these as they move from year to year throughout the junior school. The language our teachers use is the same. You will hear our 3 school values, integrity, endeavour and community mentioned regularly as our teachers embed these values in their daily teaching and regularly acknowledge them while being role modelled out in the yard. Our junior school yard is supervised by junior school staff. We gather as a team every fortnight to discuss and share information so your child is known by all the staff and can feel comfortable and confident that they can approach them if they have any questions or concerns. This is a great question given these uncertain times. Each classroom teacher in the junior school has particular times throughout the day where they focus and check in with their students, with a particular focus on well-being and pastoral care. The uncertainty around COVID-19 has seen these programs become critical in ensuring our students feel safe, secure to ask questions, seek help, and just simply talk. Our programs cover yoga, exercises, meditation, relaxation, and also mindfulness activities. We have also seen our teachers enjoy some extra art sessions during these difficult times, which allows our students to express their feelings and emotions in different ways. Education is so important, but children's emotional well-being is a strong part of our school from foundation right through to year 12. Absolutely. It's really important that you do come for a look and see our wonderful school. Myself and Mr. Willett, our principal, would be more than happy to have a conversation with you whilst we show you around to ensure all of your questions are fully answered and you can make a clear, informed decision about which school is right for your family. We will be in contact with you to book your school interview. These will happen over the coming weeks and be completed by the end of Term 3. We strongly encourage enrolment confirmation by the 31st of August to ensure a smooth and timely interview and transition process for your child. But also, please don't feel pressured. We will take enrolments up until our 2 classes are filled.
My name is David Bate, and the decision to send our daughter to CAGS was an easy one due to the enviable reputation held throughout the Cobram community, its leadership team and teachers. Now, having been associated with the school for over 12 months, we can attest to some of the attributes of the school which are important to our family. It is important to us that the school enjoys an excellent academic record and that with teachers and staff who also care for the children's well-being and emotional advancement. The importance placed on music, singing and the arts in general, not to mention sporting programs, provide a balanced upbringing for our family, has reminded us that we made the right choice. The importance of having our children develop in an environment where Christian ideals are taught and encouraged, which we believe is essential in the current world, is second to none at CAGS. We have no hesitation in recommending the school to any family considering enrolling their child here.
I'm Lisa Lean and I'm Scarlett Lean's mum. She started off her year really well with CAGS and we were so happy that we chose CAGS as a school. Her year started as a shy little girl, but it was really hard to leave her at the beginning. But with the teachers and Mrs. Swaffer and Mrs. Lee, they understood what we as a parent needed. Being a shy little girl, she needed a little bit more of attention at school drop-offs. But after a few weeks, she really settled into life at CAGS. I was actually really amazed how quickly and how settled she became in just doing everything, everyday life school. She loves interaction with her classmates, and she really loves running around outside with her friends, and she's really grown into a beautiful little girl. I found that having the different programs through remote learning and having access to the teacher through Class Dojo teams, it made things a lot easier. Going into week 3 of remote learning was the easiest part. She found routine and she was doing her classwork every day, and there was nothing that she couldn't do. She was right on top of it all. So the structure for us was amazing.